Alright, what's up? I'm the Dawsonator. This is gonna be a album review for Mr. Morale and the Big Steppas by Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is a rapper who really needs no introduction. He's one of the best in like every category, so I have high hopes for this album. There's a lot of lenses to look at Kendrick through, but I'll be judging it primarily off of how impressive the music is, both like lyrically and the instrumental, as well as how successful the message he puts out gets across. So let's see. United in Grief is a pretty decent opener song. I like the amount the song gets through thanks to the faster flow and beat evolution. The song is also all about how he copes with his issues, which by the end paints a very sad picture and sets up the rest of the album. N95 is definitely a great song to put in the front. This is a grand and aggressive track and makes sure you're paying attention with multiple flow switches throughout it. This song also utilizes Kendrick's cut verse from Baby Keem's Vent, and that hyped me up when I first heard it. Worldwide Steppers is definitely weird and kind of begins the real album with a tap dancing bit in it, and it's a fine song. Die Hard is very vibey and makes me think of Loyalty off of Damn or some of the Black Panther soundtrack. It's very chill. Father Time is a really good song. One that for the most part I can relate to, and I think a lot of young men will as well. A song about how his father made him cold and tough, which with such realness that Kendrick brings is a really good song. One that'll be worth talking about in the future. Rich Interlude is just a Kodak verse. I don't understand why this is here, at least for now, so it's meh. Rich Spirit has a super bouncy beat with nice vocals and subject. It also gives me Element vibes, and he brings back the brother flow from Family Ties, so that's neat. We Cry Together. Whatever you think you're about to hear, it's worse in a good way. I love this song, but it's hard to listen to. This feels like something Eminem would have made like a long time ago, and it's a very harsh song based around an argument. Taylor Page is phenomenal in this. Purple Hearts, for one, I hate the way he says baby in it. It sounds like the lawyer in the B movie when he says bed bug, and once you hear that, you will not unhear it. But both features are amazing, but I don't really care for this song. Count Me Out, the beginning of the second half, has a great flow and vibe to it. Both the start and the end of this song just hit me. Crown is a very soft song, speaking on Kendrick's perspective from his position in music. The latter half of this song is also super soothing, and it's a very somber step in this project. Silent Hill has crazy drums in it, and the beat is nice. I'm not a fan of Kendrick going, huh. It's also another song with Kodak. I'm not a Kodak fan, but he does fine. Savior Interlude is a good Baby Keem verse. It's good, but that's kind of all the track has for replay value, but it is also just an interlude. Savior, though, is one of the peaks of this album, some real actual rapping, and it's also where a lot of the album comes together. The beat in this is also euphoric. It sounds like Easy by Ye and The Game. I thought this was what the album was actually going to sound like. Auntie Diaries is a crazy song to listen to about Kendrick's transgender aunt. This is a great song about, LGBTQ topics. Similar to the one that Macklemore has from a long time ago. He does kind of use the F slur a bit, kind of ballsy, but it sounds like he regrets using it. He also mentions religion and relates the F slur to the fan he had on stage that was white that said the N-word, which is interesting to hear him reflect on. Mr. Morale starts off insane, and the beat is so strong. I love this track. If you like the Black Panther soundtrack, this song would fit right into that album. Mother I Sober might be the deepest song on the whole project, about sexual abuse and how this affects generations. This isn't a song I even want to get into that much, though, because it's very sensitive and a very powerful song. Mirror is a beautiful outro. While Mother I Sober concludes the introspective aspect of the album, Mirror settles everything else, sort of like talking to the people, is a great closer for such a special album. This isn't an album I expect to go back to as much as his other ones, but he somehow manages to push the boundaries of introspection and rap that Kanye and Drake have primarily pushed in the past. I find it hard to imagine an album being more honest than this one anytime soon. This album serves as a response to those who idolize Kendrick, as well as a therapy session to help himself. It really leaves him open to go anywhere again moving forward. It was probably the best move he could have made in hindsight. I have some other thoughts on this that you might be able to expect a follow-up video to, so maybe subscribe for that. And thanks for watching.